Shed Zone. Shed Zone. We got Vegas, Waco, Texas and Portland, MVP Ledgestone and Green Mountain. Shed Zone. To take the last shot and come out on top. Shed Zone. You better hit your putts if it's the color that you want. Shed Zone. I really don't care if you shot real well. Did you cover the spread? I guess the numbers will tell. Shed Zone. The shed don't lie and it's our second home. Shed Zone. Yeah.
Well, hello out there, everyone. Welcome to Shed Zone Disc Golf. I hope we're joined by some old shed heads, and welcome to the new ones. Those of you that don't know us, all right, we're a disc golf show. We record in a shed, and we do some spreads, right? And I'm going to say this once, get it out of the way early. If you don't like it, please click somewhere else. Don't watch, all right? So let me talk a little bit about what this show is going to be about. A lot of silliness, a lot of stupid stuff, because at the end of the day, we're all just best friends hanging out in a shed, joined by Kyle. All right, so I'm going to go over the cast. I'll go over the agenda with everyone. And we call it Shed Zone Spread Zone because we have a math whiz that we'll get back to in a second, who he's going to set some spreads, and we're going to pick some matches for you to discuss. We're going to discuss, see if the math don't lie. All right, I'm going to start over to my left. We are joined by our true athlete, Mr. Niko.
What's up, everybody?
If you are in charge of some disc golf companies and sponsorship, you're going to want to jump on this guy because Simon needed a Simon Lizotte, those of you that don't know, needed a 360 to beat him in a competition. So therefore, I'm making the claim he has more course distance. To my left, we have New England disc golf legend Joseph Yaskis, T54 winner one time, who may be here by the end of the show, may not, because his wife is ready to pop. I personally hope you get the call so that you leave. All right?
Thank you.
You got it.
Thank you.
Right here, I'm joined by local stud Kyle Moriarty, multiple PDGA winner, local gym teacher. It's as nice as I can be about you. All right, to my right, we have really the workhorse of the show, the one who does all the research, does all the math. I do apologize. We had a makeup person come on. That's the best they can make him look. And I, of course, am Matt Heenan, right? I am the only member of this panel that is under 900 rated, not very talented, and I'm a multiple divorcee. All right, so what we're going to do next is we're going to go over, because again, it's called Shed Zone Spread Zone. I'm going to turn over to our workhorse, Steve, who's going to talk a little bit. How do you get the math to make these spreads? Steve?
All right, Matt, thanks for that introduction. It was just fantastic.
So
I think I look better than you think I look.
Probably. I'm just going by what
that's
everyone
awesome.
else has ever told me about you ever.
But anyways, so yes, I'm a math statistician. Look at this. Infinity. Functions, pi, all this type of good stuff.
What? Pie?
Well, pie's right there.
Cherry pie?
It's
Cherry pie.
8 degrees and there's a blizzard outside. I could go for a nice warm piece of pie, but move on.
Anyways, I calculated the spreads on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. So, here's how I calculated spreads. I took past tournaments, I took ratings, I took course conditions, I took the Pythagorean theorem.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
And I calculated spreads based on what I think people would shoot at every single Disc Golf Pro Tour.
Wow.
So you used math.
So I used math.
I hate math.
Anyways, each
It's useless.
event, I have calculated a top 20 and what I think they're going to shoot. And then I made spreads based on them. And it's pretty legit because you know what the shed always says?
The
shed
don't lie!
And so he's going to talk more in a second. I just want to know. So Steve went out and he did the math. He has the spread set on everything. But every show here, because we're not covering New England Team Challenge anymore, which we had a great time doing. Shed Zone is now a DGPT show. Thought I saw that right. Those of you who know BSR, that's an inside old joke. All right, so every week we're going to pick a few matches that we're going to discuss based on spreads. So how are we doing on the math talk, Steve? You all good?
Oh, I'm great, thanks.
All right, so We are a disc golf show, so last year there was a pro tour. We're going to do a little segment I hope you enjoy to recap last year. It is called Keepers and Throwbacks. So we'll see you after that.
What's up, everyone? We're out here on a beautiful, beautiful sunny day in New England. Just gorgeous out.
This is unbelievable. This is it.
See if we,
Disc golf weather, baby.
yeah, see if we can get any keepers or some throwbacks.
I got
Oh, fish on! Got it! I'll get it.
What is that?
No way, dude. It's Ricky Wysocki's $4 million contract. He's definitely a keeper. Go one. Whoa. What do we got?
That's another keeper right there. That's Nathan Queen winning the biggest purse in disc golf history. Congrats, Nathan Queen. Woo!
You're a keeper.
That's a keeper.
Dude, isn't it beautiful weather out here?
God, this is amazing.
Ooh, I think I got another one.
Got it?
Oh, it's a fighter! Wow, oh, it's trash.
Throw it back.
Must be Calvin Heimburg. Because I beat him in the AM Worlds in 2013. I'm going to throw him back. Oh, no. Oh. Hooked another!
Ooh. I don't know. That might be a throwback. Looks like there's no defined OB lines at major tournaments. What's that about? Not keeping that.
Come on, toss
No.
that one back. Dude, we've been slaying them out here all day. Fish are flying like crazy.
Woo. See if we can snag one right here.
Oh! Oh, he got it! Pull him out! What do we got?
That's definitely a keeper. That's Paul Macbeth donating all of his winnings from the 2021 season. Well done, Paul.
Definitely a keeper. All right, now back in the shed.
All right, well, welcome back. Congratulations to the keepers, and sorry about the throwbacks. Better luck next year, maybe better luck this season.
Yeah,
All right.
this year, right?
Right.
It's a new year, guys.
Oh,
You can do
2022.
anything you want. You put your mind, your disc to it, and keep practicing.
Thanks, positive.
I don't believe you, because I've thought very positive. I've been playing for about 12 years. Can't really break the 300 mark. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go to our matchups to watch for the Las Vegas Open. And again, we're picking just based on math some interesting spreads. You know, we don't want to just do Pulver's Eagle every time, so on and so forth. So we have some interesting matchups. And then we're all going to make our picks, discuss it, keep track over the year, so on and so forth. I'm going to kick it over to Steve because he's the man who did all the work. Go ahead, Steve.
All right, here's the meat of the show. Our first matchup, Kevin Jones gets his first. He's the first name on our show.
KJ, that, you're going to be a rich
USA.
man because of that one down.
USA.
Minus 10 over the world champion, James Conrad.
But what does minus 10 actually even mean?
Great question, Joe. That means Kevin Jones has to beat James Conrad by more than 10 strokes
More than 10.
at the Las Vegas Challenge. And now, this is all backed up by math.
By math.
Years of math, too. Not just like 1 year.
Can
whatever.
we rely on math and science? I don't know.
I don't trust science.
I don't trust it. But that's really interesting to think that the world champ, the shot heard round the world man, is going into the first DGPT as a 10-point underdog. All right, so we're going to go around and we're going to make our picks. We're going to start with Big Nick. All right, Nick, we have James Conrad, a 10-point underdog to Kevin Jones. Is Kevin Jones going to cover?
That's interesting to see a lot of disrespect on the screen.
Woof. Whoa. all
Coming
right.
from math's direction. I'm going with James Conrad.
Okay.
10 strokes that's a lot.
It's a lot, but Steve claims math is a thing.
Yeah, math's stupid. I think James Conrad's coming out hot. He's going to play very well and be within 10 strokes of the winner.
All right.
And it's not going to be Kevin Jones.
Good take.
So I'm taking James Conrad.
So Kevin Jones was the first name ever mentioned in our spread series, and Big Nick Economos made the first ever take. Local legend of New England, Joe Yaskis. Who are you taking here?
Easy pick. Taking Kevin Jones all day. I think he wins maybe by 12, 13. I know, a couple over the spread, no big deal. And I'm going to tell you why. I think Mr. Conrad, this is his second year now rocking MVP disc. I think he's still going through the motions of trying to figure out the drivers that he has. He's obviously a fantastic putter, but I think that he's going to lose a little bit of control in those wins. The wide open fields at Vegas. I got KJ proven backhand, forehand, distance. Either way, he takes it down. He covers that spread, in my opinion.
Did you just say he's still learning the discs? He
Oh,
won
yes.
a world championship in his first year.
Okay, so what did he do after that? He won the
Doesn't
world
matter. It's the
championship.
biggest tournament of the year.
Biggest
you know
shot
what?
in world history.
Everybody can win a match. Can you do it consistently? Can you continually rank up
Can you cover
as
the
the
spread?
I think he knows his discs better than he did last year now.
So you're picking James
Wow,
Conrad.
good point.
No, I'm not! I'm taking Kevin Jones!
Hey, way to go. Against the
Yes.
grain.
What
Way
a
to go.
twist.
Out of your turn. He's going Kevin
not
Jones.
even
Why are
his
you taking
card.
Kevin Jones?
Because that picture's awesome. He's just jumping in rocks, and that's why I'm taking it.
Kyle Moriarty, who probably brings more knowledge about the players themselves to this than anybody else. Steve does the math.
Yeah.
Kyle, kind of does a mini tour every summer. He's got some insight.
Yeah.
Let's hear what he has to say.
I'm going to go with James Conrad. 10 strokes is just way too many in any sort of NFL pick-em spread league. I picked that 10-point underdog. I think that's an easy one. James Conrad, step it up. Just lose by 9. I don't care. Just
by
beat the
9.
spread.
Lose by
Lose
9.
by 9.
He's by 9, right?
All right, and I'm going to go with James Conrad. I'm going to go ahead and disagree with my best friend since second grade. If you guys didn't know that out there. All right? I think James Conrad probably has a pretty good grasp of what MVP discs do. So I'm going with James Conrad. All right, so we all made our first pick. Steve, who's next?
The next spread, Nate Sexton versus Niko Lacastro with 10 roses. Nate Sexton is minus 4.5, so he has to win by more than 4.5. He has to win by 5.
Gotta win by 5.
Going to win by 5. So this time around, we're going to start with Joe Yaskis.
Hey,
Joe
it's my
Yaskis, who you
turn.
got?
Thank you so much. This one's an easy one for me. I'm going to go Niko all day. I think he's always started off super hot early on in the season. He's got the backhand, and he developed that flick a couple of years ago.
Nice flip,
it's looking
Niko.
really good. He can flip it really far. But you know what gets Niko in trouble? It's his putts. Sometimes he does that straddle putt. When he goes stagger, right, right foot in front of the left, he cans a bunch of those, especially in the wind. And I look for him to see his putting game increase tremendously. I am going Niko, covers Nate Sexton. Easily. IMO.
All right, well, I'm going to disagree. I'm going to go with Nate Sexton. You know why?
Why?
Nate's a family man, right? He's settled. He's playing to put food on the table. What's Niko going to do out in Vegas? Party boy, right? It's like if he goes out with Cobell or something. I got Vegas being a bad spot. I did play a Vegas tournament. Niko took second. Surprisingly, I took last place in the Las Vegas Open. Only lost to Nate Doss by 87 strokes, but I got Nate Sexton getting some good rest, a good night's sleep. He's a working man. He's a family man. He covers the spread against Niko. Kyle.
I'm going to pick the person who's actually won this tournament before. Anybody know?
No idea.
Nate Sexton.
Oh.
He has won this tournament before. He has what it takes. Niko is going to a new sponsor this year. He's dropping Westside. He is yet to announce who it is as of this date, which is January 30th.
I told you guys Kyle would know stuff. I told you Kyle would know stuff.
So Niko's
I know.
on possibly new manufacturer. I'm saying he's going back to Gateway, open bag, so he's throwing whatever he wants. But if it gets too windy, his Anheuser force overthrow is not going to work well for him. So Nate Sexton, you got this all day, dog. Let's roll.
I got Niko. Wait, hold on. Actually, you came in last at the Vegas Challenge?
Yes. Dead last.
Like dead last.
And then put his card in.
By 87
He had a scored error. He had a scored error at dead last, and they go, we're going to have to pedal out.
And I said, and what did I say to him, Joe?
Is this going to cost me the championship? I am right there, laughing my face off. True story.
That's awesome. Oh, Niko is going to cover this, no question. Has anyone seen his videos of him putting, practice putting?
Yeah, step putting from 22 feet.
No, dude, he just puts. He putts, sprints to the basket, grabs it, sprints back, putts, sprints,
I love it. His
sprints,
cardio.
like 100 times.
Disc
That's
golf's all
great.
about sprinting.
Yes.
apparently.
That was step
You
putting.
better hope disc golf does become about sprinting, my friend.
That was step putting.
All right,
from
so
22
last
feet.
but not least, we're going to get Big Nick's pick.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what's said about Niko Lacastro and his new discs not holding up to the wind. You know what holds up to wind?
What?
Nate Sexton Firebirds.
They're a
I'm
little
taking
unstable
Sexton
though,
all
so I
day
would have
long.
to disagree with that.
Oh, sorry. Not
Depends
everyone
on the
torques on
run.
a disc like you, Joe.
All right, so match number 2, Sheds made their picks. Who do you got? Moving on, Steve. Next match.
Calvin Heimburg, -9 over wicked awesome haircut, Garrett Gurthie.
Kyle gets to start this one off.
Oh god, this one. I think this one's a no-brainer. They're gonna go Calvin with the 9. I have not seen anything out of Garrett besides that he can ace a par 4. Out
make
in
him
Vegas.
Whoopee.
Have you had a jerky?
I've had the jerky, but jerky's awesome. But jerky doesn't translate to your play on a course, unfortunately.
It's true.
So Calvin, you kind of were a dud last year. You didn't really win anything, but you're gonna win this spread.
He did have like just a blah season from Calvin, which you usually do.
Like
not
I'm
see.
always around, but I'm not winning kind of season.
Yeah, like I'm in it and not really in it.
But he's gonna win this.
Okay. We going to Stevie?
All right, yeah, because Joe's wife could go into labor any moment. Hurry it up. Go.
Garrett Gurthie, no question. Dude throws bombs. Multiple U.S. champion. Wide open Vegas golf course. Garrett Gurthie covers this no problem.
You think Garrett Gurthie's a multiple U.S. champion?
Maybe
Oh,
of
yeah.
distance.
USDGC?
Distance.
Oh, distance.
Yeah, but he
Distance.
has no, like Joe's
But
way,
enough
he has no
firefight.
good flip.
Doesn't matter. He throws
Like
soccer.
his flip shot.
You
Like,
gotta
Serious
have a-
rollers, though.
If you don't have a good flip, what are you gonna do?
you
He's
can't
got a good
do
roller.
like anti-flip or hyzer flip. Like, it's gone. Anyway, Big Nick, your pick.
Heimburg.
Awesome. Thanks for that.
Great take.
Love that take.
Well, I was going to say putting is hard in the wind, but Heimburg doesn't have a good putt for the wind either, so I don't really... I flipped the coin before the show, and I'm taking Heimburg.
All right, fantastic. Big Joe Yak.
Obviously no-brainer. I'm going Heimburg. Heimburg, he gets his putt on fire towards the end of the season last year. He was missing chains left and some crucial putts that could have actually put him up top. Like, I'm talking for a second, third. He definitely, sizzled out, and he's going to be putting with a vengeance.
Pizza in the oven.
With a vengeance?
So he covers this. He beats Gurthie by 20.
Well, I didn't know he was going to be playing with a vengeance, so I'll just go with Heimburg. I was going to take Gurthie, but I didn't know he was going to be playing with a vengeance. That's crazy. I take Heimburg. You claim math is this big thing. Who's going to win?
So, everyone cares who's going to win the tournament. We don't. We care who's going to win and cover. Is Eagle McMahon going to win Las Vegas Challenge by more than one?
Versus everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Over the
Well,
field.
by the order of your math, we've gone through the rotation. Nick, is Eagle McMahon going to win the tournament by one, which just means is he going to win?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
He could win by one, Matt, and that's a push.
Stop it.
Yeah, not a math guy. That's
You
all
can't
right.
call
We've
it
already
push.
established that.
Can't call it push.
I'm not calling a push. I'm calling Eagle to win by 5.
Whoa!
How about
5.
that?
So second place is going to lose Eagle by 5?
Yep.
All right. Are you going to the tournament?
No.
Okay. Joe, Eagle, go.
Eagle, I mean, this sets up for his game. Wide open, huge bombers left and right. Golf course. I got Eagle. He's going to be a repeat offender.
Wow,
Which
2
means
for 2.
not only is he going to win, he's going to cover. He's going to cover. He's going to win by 4.
Wow.
Four.
I am going to say he does not win because that's how I feel.
How you feel?
And I'm giving you no explanation.
Yeah.
Kyle.
I am picking the field here. Eagle won last year, yeah, but he's not the most consistent player. He's consistently towards the top, but he's not consistently winning. I have yet to see any true dominance throughout a season from him, so it's really hard to pick him winning by 1 over so many phenomenal players
The
right
field
now.
gets harder and harder every year.
yeah.
Every
Oh,
year
absolutely.
it gets harder and harder.
There are players that are grinding so incredibly hard right now to get back up to the top. So to say that you're going to win by 1, after you won last year, I mean, he did throw a tilt upside down, so I might need to reconsider my pick. But
You know what? Hey, Kyle, sorry to cut you off there, but it's always good to do that. He always has the stink around factored into it, but I'm still saying he wins more than one.
I'm still picking with the field.
He's going to do it. He can
Sorry.
have his stink around and still win by 4.
All right.
What do you got, Steve?
What do you got to end the show?
Do you know how much Eagle won by last year at Vegas?
Tell me.
8.
That's how you could throw a tilt upside
That
down?
was last year.
Eagle will win
8,
the
not 1,
Las
right?
Vegas Challenge, and he will cover.
He's going to cover. Wolf, you need to pick the
Well,
exact
who won the,
score.
who
he
won the
wins
Super
by.
Bowl
Give us
last
a
year?
score.
I will pick the score because I'm the math statistician, so I know everything.
Who won the Super Bowl
Eagle
last
wins by 3!
Listen,
Eagle,
Super Bowl.
Bucks.
Eagle.
Well, yeah. Well, then by your man, well, since the Bucks won the Super Bowl, they should win the Super Bowl, but they're already out of it, by the way. TB, thanks for everything.
He
He's
didn't
not
retire
retired.
yet.
Listen,
Well, don't care. You're
Eagle
gonna do.
is
Well, so it's the
not
first
saving
tournament
a
of the
horse
year, not the Super Bowl.
and not riding a cowboy.
What?
Save a horse, ride a cowboy. He said no. He decided to ride a cowboy instead of a horse.
You're on a horse and not a cowboy.
I'm just saying. All right. Well,
Wait, no. Eagle decided to ride a horse instead of riding a cowboy. He went against the song.
Eagle on your riding
He went
cowboy.
against the song. Save the horse, ride a cowboy. And he said no. He's riding a horse.
all right. Well, we gotta wrap it up. Like we said, Joe's wife is going to labor at any moment. So we hope you enjoyed the first DGPT episode of the Shed Zone. All right, Las Vegas Open, and good luck to everybody in Vegas.
All I wish there was more than 24 hours in a day. Even if there were 40 more, I wouldn't sleep a minute away. Oh, it's blackjack, poker, and a roulette wheel. Fortune won't lost, don't ever give. All it needs is strong arm and there's a steel. Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Viva